We begin this hour with a new museum reclaiming a site that holds a solemn place in American history. The International African American Museum opened its doors on the Charleston, South Carolina waterfront earlier this summer. The $120 million project is no ordinary tourist attraction. Mark Strassmann shows us why its location and mission are so important.
This is an American story.
You feel it throughout Charleston's new International African American Museum. The power of resilience.
I think sometimes we need to be shocked.
Malika Pryor guided us through 9 galleries that track America's original sin. The history of the Middle Passage. More than 12 million enslaved people shipped from Africa as human cargo. Their anguish and despair.
What did they lose? What did they have to sacrifice? What did they have to hide?
But exhibits also pay homage to something else. Faith that freedom would one day be theirs.
I expect different people to feel different things.
Tanya Matthews, the CEO of this museum, built on scarred and sacred ground. Gadsden's Wharf, the arrival point for nearly half of all enslaved Africans shipped to the U.S.
We were able to find this outline of what had been a building, and we believe that it was one of the many storehouses. We do know that captured Africans, once they were brought into the wharf, were often, or in many cases, held in these storehouses, awaiting their price to increase.
And this is a site of trauma, but look who's standing here now. That's what makes it a site of joy and triumph. You're going to walk in this space and you are going to engage, and what it means to you is going to be transformational.
By design, you feel all that. It's not a museum about slavery, but a monument to freedom.
So this entire thing tells me a whole lot about how complicated my past has been.
Representative James Clyburn, South Carolina's veteran congressman, championed this project for more than 20 years.
It has the chance of being the most consequential thing that I've ever done.
You see this with pride as a legacy project.
No question about that.
An American legacy, the intersection of trauma and triumph. For CBS Mornings, Mark Strassmann in Charleston, South Carolina.
I want to go. I want to go just to meet Tanya Matthews.
Right.
It's such a regal presence. I like it. I want to go to that place.
Yeah, and I like what Mark said at the end, a legacy project.
Yes.
The intersection of trauma and triumph.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point as well. They balance the two very well.